Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LEC matchup.
For a dive, the chunk onto Broken Blade.
Midland's hit 3, he's got Polymorph. Broken Blade under the tower, rooted up, and there's first blood. MDK on the board early on.
The big chunks from the trade early on in the
nice
lane.
trades from Friscawi in mid lane as well, but now G2 set their sights on bot.
The dive here, Alvaro does have the exhaust, puts it down early. Mickey flashes away, he's tanking the tower. Alvaro will fall first. Yike has to flash away as well and almost dies. 100 HP on him. And in the end, Super unable.
Even game here so far in the early game.
Hans has had a freeze down in bot lane. At the very least now it's slow pushing.
Catch this wave. Broken Blade even in a good position to secure this plate. We're kind of setting ourselves up nicely for the next Dragon and the next Grubs respawn. Both teams working towards their first item as sights on Friscawi here.
Jump in onto him, the cease and desist coming out as well. Alvaro gets the knock-up, but the Emperor's Divide and the Ignite is enough. Caps gets the kill on his opposing mid lane, and now Alvaro's in a world of hurt, trying to get to the safety of the tower with the locket coming out. Caps still secures him. Super now trying to trade back onto Mickey, but Unsummers come to join the party. Mickey pulled out with the face callers. Yike goes in with the Bolt Breaker. Now Yoyo and Super down to half HP.
I was going to say, G2 are having a hard time forcing with the Bite and the Azir, because a play you want to make with his...
from out the top lane, this will be a 4v4.
Broken Blade is moving down from the top side. Super trying to get some damage down onto Summer. Mickey jumping across the wall. Lands the Shadowing Strike into the Magnet Storm. Mom called for a little bit of help. Alvaro goes in onto Summer, but there's no follow-up, and he immediately cleanses away the sun. Fate's Call coming out, and Alvaro is a pinata. The pin cushion falls. Next up, Elioya, who flashes away but can't dash far enough to escape the clutches of Caps. Super and Friscawi now on the wrong side of the rift, because G2 have chased them behind the turret, and they'll find another, a double for Caps.
An excellent team fight for G2. They find the massive 3-man Rel ultimate engage, and crucially Super, his ult only heals him. It hits barely anyone, only Mickey X if I remember right.
Now they're looking for the last member of MDK. Super trying to get out of this situation. He can't get one back. And that'll be 4 dead on the side of MDK as G2 extend their lead to 7.
Shadowing Caps in the side lane too and leaving them in isolation. I think they have great tools to play the side lane.
G2.
Summit, he's looking for a bit of a play here. Oh, it's Mickey.
And immediately they go in with the cease and desist as well. Oh, you just pull the trigger. And that's how you fire in. G2 looking for a little bit more as Alvaro tries to keep them away, but the tower should be their prize for now. Shadowing Strike lands onto Alvaro. He's locked back, but has the safety of a second turret to retreat to.
The Q flash was so fast instantly by Mickey, finding the pick onto the Smolder instantly, and now the carry's just on online. Friscawi has no wave clear either, so they can just free hit the tower here. There's really nothing MDK can do.
I mean, this really is a statement game so far from G2. 17 minutes in. Oh, ulti.
Knocked back. He went in with a twisted advance and has to flash to get out of that predicament. But G2 give him a quicker way to the grave. They send him packing. Merwin being jumped on with the slicing. Maelstrom here by Broken Blade can try and trade back in. But even with the Luden's Companion, he doesn't really have the damage to work through the health bar of the Kennen.
And I really thought they played towards top more this game. With Smolder down in bot side, you really have no options. You get Grubs and you play towards top side with something like Camille or even the Lulu's Volatile Trace, but they just
basically every time, but just to remind you, doesn't do too much apart from prep us for the Elder Drake. Nature's Grasp coming out from Elioya. Cap still has the flash. Can he get out of range? Not quite. True Shot Barrage is going to hit. The tower goes down, as you say. Twisted Advance forward. Emperor's Divide back. TP behind, and another TP to follow from MDK. Broken Blade and Mirwin will trade towards the top side of the fight. Flash forward from Friscawi. Mystic Shot. One hits. He needs another, but he can't quite find it as Cap dodges to the safety of the tower. And the final Arcane shift. Mystic Shot is not enough. The collapse is happening, as you say. Elioya on the wrong side of the rift. The chase up onto Friscawi from Broken Blade himself. Friscawi stays around. No flash, no mana, no hope in hell of surviving this one. Elioya is trying to base in the bush, in the enemy jungle. We'll see Friscawi down. But is Elioya going to escape? The big question on everyone's lips as he's been caught out. He'll get taken out with the Ignite ticking. Even through the locket, he dashes back in with a twisted advance, and then he falls. Caps looking for more as MDK are on the retreat.
And now they can turn their attention to the Baron. The idea
Israel,
from
that could be your cope angle at the next Dragon. Still, they try to pull the trigger up in topside, and
it's key to use the pressure that Caps can elicit in the mid lane with that Sun Disc to take down the tier 2 in bot.
They want to leverage the last, well, I say last few minutes, they've still got a minute left on the Baron. The Dragon Soul is available, but their sights are on the base.
There we are, synced waves in for them. Inhibitor tower in the mid lane falls. True Shot Barrage coming out, misses Mickey. MDK still trying to defend here. Yike jumps across the wall to clear out that control ward. Can't quite get onto it. Next wave about 5 seconds away from hitting the bot turret. Caps will take the mid inhib. G2 now push in with that next wave. MDK just really can't find much, can't find any purchase on this game. Their fingers are slipping off the ledge as G2 take a double inhib push.
Yeah, what else is there to say from this game, really? A near perfect game for G2.
Alvaro, no ult. Very powerful for the Alistair in a fight like this. This is the point that you have to go in. He lands the knock up on one. It's only Caps who flashes away. The Magnus Storm will lock Alvaro in place. Face call, pulls out one. Hans Summer down to half. MDK still looking for more, but there's the threat of Broken Blade just slicing through that backline if they overstep.
Honestly, best case scenario for MDK, that fight looks really close, and if the gold deficit wasn't as big as it is, that could have been a turning point, but they couldn't quite lock down a member. They didn't quite have the damage. Now Caps returns to the fold, fully healed back up, spent what last of the gold he has, level 16 as Zia, and the base is falling apart for MDK.
You've burnt all your ultimates as MDK as well, so G2 very willing just to step up. The first Nexus tower falls, the third inhib tower follows it. Caps can just step forward and rain hell down upon that Nexus turret. He dodges away from the Mystic shot. Alvaro is back up, but no flash to his name. Yike has that cease and desist. The Emperor's Divide still a possibility for G2. MDK, the last vestige of hope, quickly being extinguished here by Caps, who just shreds through Super. Twisted advance forward, but there's the Zhonya's to buy a second. Mickey diving in as well, and the slicing Maelstrom finds the backline. G2 are done with this game, and MDK can only stand and watch on their fountain as G2 will take game one in convincing fashion. Caps is still alive, Betty. You can say hang on all you want, but MDK can't. G2 will take the next.
These were the best highlights from today's LEC matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.